Hello, everyone. During this presentation, we'll be going over how to engage with the Live San Diego vision. My name is Jeanette Ruiz, and I'm the Live San Diego Partners and Events Manager with the Live San Diego support team. We'll be covering 3 different components of how to get involved with the Live San Diego vision, and I will be speaking on how to become a Live San Diego partner. Over to you, Lily.
Thanks, Jeanette. Hi, everyone. My name is Lily Hart, and I'm the Live Well on Wheels coordinator on the Live Well San Diego support team. I'm excited to share about this amazing resource available to all of you. Over to you, Nicole.
And my name is Nicole Villa. I'm a community health program specialist with the Live Well San Diego support team, and I'll be talking with you about how to engage and collaborate with our sector teams.
As you learned, Live San Diego involves partners in all sectors, from government to business to schools to faith-based and community-based organizations through a shared purpose. Working together allows for planning and implementation of innovative and creative projects to bring the Live San Diego vision to life. So first, let's understand what the process to become a recognized partner is. What you are seeing now is an overview of the onboarding process for potential Live San Diego partner organizations. The onboarding process is a collaborative effort between the organization, the Live San Diego support team, and partner liaisons. The process begins when organizations become interested in the partnership and complete and submit a partner application. Then our team reviews the application, communicates the results to the organization, and assigns a partner liaison. Through this process, organizations work with a partner liaison, which is a designated county staff who is very familiar with the partner onboarding process and is happy to assist you. The partner liaison then continues the ongoing communication with the organization, explains what's needed, answers any questions, and works with the organization so they could provide an organizational resolution, and then get proclaimed as a partner during a recognition event. And the liaison is there guiding them and ensuring the process unfolds smoothly in every step of the way. To become a Live San Diego recognized partner, among other qualifying criteria, it's crucial that organizations meet 4 pre-qualifications. Organizations must be influential, meaning that they are change leaders and share knowledge and resources, that they go above and beyond by implementing innovative programs, policies, and practices. And it's also crucial that they are able to measure their progress by developing measurable objectives and tracking and reporting results, and that they are forward thinkers, organizations that are committed to sustainable change and to supporting the Live San Diego vision long term. Once all criteria and qualifiers are met, organizations then become Live San Diego recognized partners by making a formal commitment to support the vision and getting proclaimed, as mentioned before. There are many benefits of becoming a Live San Diego partner. To begin, the partnership is free, the time commitment is flexible, and some of those benefits also include to be formally recognized by the San Diego County Board of Supervisors through a proclamation, to be able to promote success stories, achievements, initiatives, and events through a large and growing communication network. Also, the ability to have access and tools, best practices and toolkits on a variety of topics and different initiatives. Also, the ability to grow projects, leverage resources, and measure progress against improving quality of life in San Diego County. Also, the ability to connect with regional leaders from cross-sector collaboration for a greater impact. This could be through our community leadership team meetings and our sector leadership team meetings, as well as through our networking and engagement platform exclusive to partners that will allow for them to connect with each other, share ideas and resources, and help support each other's projects. And last but not least, also participate in Live San Diego signature events as planners, speakers, sponsors, or participants. So what are signature events? All in all, signature events bring communities and organizations together in support of a region that's healthy, safe, and thriving. Partners have the opportunity to participate as planners, speakers, sponsors, volunteers, or attendees in these events. They are also provided with flyers and a social media playbook for each event to help spread the word through the community as well as all their networks. Some signature events that we have include our Live Well Advance and School Summit, our Love Your Heart campaign, Live Well San Diego 5K, data and communication summits, as well as Check Your Mood Day and Green Friday. But let's talk about our three main signature events a little more. The Liverpool Advanced Conference and School Summit is our annual partner conference that brings together thousands of partners and stakeholders to network, learn about tools and best practices, and participate in breakout sessions in the fall of every year. Organizations and leaders from every sector are needed to help with session planning, with content, being speakers, and also Connection Hub activities that engage partners and attendees and help advance our shared vision of a healthy, safe, and thriving San Diego region. Some ways that partners can get involved in the advance is by presenting a breakout session, hosting an exhibitor booth, or providing sponsorship. Usually, we have around 2,000 attendees coming to the conference. Also, Love Your Heart is another annual event in which organizations from across the US and Mexico join together to provide free blood pressure screenings to the public around Valentine's Day. Organizations can they could participate by providing volunteer medical workers who couldn't perform blood pressure screenings or be general volunteers that can assist with day of logistics. Organizations can also sign up to host a public blood pressure screening site or offer screenings to their employees. Ways that partners can participate is, like I mentioned, hosting a blood pressure screening site, provide site volunteers, host an online or in-person education event as well. And last but not least, our Live San Diego 5K and Fitness Challenge. The Live San Diego 5K, as I like to call it, brings friends and families together as a whole, along with thousands of other San Diegans each summer in support of a healthy, safe, and thriving San Diego County. Organizations can participate in the 5K by becoming a sponsor or an exhibitor or by donating time or materials to the event. Partner employees can participate by running in the race as an individual or by joining a team as well. This helps create healthy and fun competition. The Fitness Challenge helps participants gradually increase their physical activity to prepare them to run or walk in the Live San Diego 5K. Organizations can participate in the Fitness Challenge by helping to actually plan the fitness activities or by hosting meetups such as walks, runs, hikes. And partners can also help by providing content such as videos, resources, or blog stories that can provide some words of encouragement or some health and fitness tips. As you can see, there are multiple ways you can become involved and so many great benefits to becoming a Live San Diego partner. So we invite you to join the over 550 organizations that are making a difference in helping our region be one that is healthy, safe, and thriving. If you have any questions, feel free to include those in the chat or email me directly. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeanette. Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Lily Hart, and I am the Livewell on Wheels coordinator. The Livewell on Wheels, also known as the LiveWow, is a vehicle that can bring services directly into the community. We have 2 of these vehicles, and they're available for request by anyone in San Diego for free. The goal of this program is to really meet the people where they are and bring the important services to communities who need them the most. The LiveWow has everything that a county office has, but can be taken anywhere in the county, including our most rural regions. On the outside of the vehicle, it has an awning, electrical outlets, a smart TV, and it provides Wi-Fi. Additionally, each bus is equipped with tables, chairs, and tents. Many of our services include outreach, which takes place outside of the vehicle, so staff will set up right in front of the bus to engage with the community. And in a few slides, I will share what a typical event looks like. On the inside of the vehicle, there are 5 workstations, a printer, another smart TV, a microwave refrigerator, private consultation room, a vaccine refrigerator, and an ADA compliant restroom. So as you can see, the Livewell on Wheels really has everything that a brick and mortar county building has, and then some. So now we will get into some of the services that can be requested for and provided by On the Bus. On the slide, you'll see some of our most used services. However, if you're interested in a service that is not listed, you can always reach out to us and we will do our best to accommodate the request. We are always looking for new ways that we can expand and offer more diverse services to the community. Some of our most commonly requested for services include aging and independence resources, vaccines, general County of San Diego resources, homeless outreach services, nutrition education, military and veteran resources, child and family well-being resources, and our most requested service is public benefits, where we have staff who can assist people with applying for CalFresh, Medi-Cal, and CalWorks, as well as they can assist people with their cases and can even print EBT cards on the bus. And a fun fact is that we are actually one of the first counties to be able to print EBT cards on the go. Some other services we can provide on the bus include COVID testing and emergency response support. So again, if there are other services that you think would benefit your community, we would love for you to share and we can look into adding them to our service list. So here are some considerations if you're interested in requesting for the Live Well on Wheels. We would prefer for your event to be for at least 3 hours to allow enough time for staff to really engage with the community. We are able to accommodate events outside of business hours and over the weekends, but we just ask for enough advance to be able to ensure that we are able to coordinate staff to attend. Also, we would like for the bus to be well incorporated into your event to make sure we're really able to engage with the community attending. So for example, it would be best to not have the bus parked in a parking lot across the street from your event. We would rather it be really incorporated into your event if possible. Finally, it is important that the event is generally open to the public, as we want to make sure that we are reaching as many people as possible. And on this slide, you can see some recent events that the Live Well has attended and maybe get some ideas on how the Live Well can be incorporated into your event. On the top left, that is the Live Well at our recent Live Well San Diego 5K. And the picture below that is from a Recovery Happens event. You can also see pictures from a military and veterans outreach event and from a homeless resource fair. So as you can see, we attend all different types of events, large and small, and in many different communities in San Diego County. You don't even have to have a formal event to request for the bus. We are happy to send it to your organization or your community. So for example, sometimes the bus will go to different YMCAs or libraries on various days to provide services to the people in those communities. So if you're interested in requesting for the Live Well on Wheels, you can visit our website. The first thing you'll want to do is review the bus specifications and ensure that you have enough space to accommodate the bus. We usually say about 6 parking spaces, and it is important to note that we cannot park on a street as if the street has through traffic for safety reasons. Then you'll want to review our public calendar that is on our website to check if the day that you're interested in requesting may be available. And just to note, we can accommodate 2 events per day as we do have 2 vehicles. And then from there, you can submit a request form and the Live Well team will be in touch with you. It is important to submit requests as much in advance as possible, as we do often get multiple requests for each day. So that is what I have about the Live Well on Wheels. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat and I would be happy to answer them. This is a really amazing resource that is available for free to the public, to every single person in our county, including you. So please feel free to email me if you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss how we can collaborate using the Live Well to bring much needed services to your community. Thank you. And over to you, Nicole.
Thank you, Lily. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nicole Villa and I am part of our Live Well San Diego support team. And today I'm going to be talking about the Live Well San Diego sectors and how you can get involved. As a quick background, the Live Well San Diego is the county's regional vision for a San Diego in which residents are building better health, living safely, and thriving. The vision was adopted in 2010 and has grown since then due to the collective efforts of individuals, organizations, and governments coming together to help San Diego residents live well. And our Live Well San Diego sector support team, it supports this vision by engaging residents and providing tools and resources to specific populations to meet their needs. So before the COVID-19 pandemic, there were 4 main Live Well San Diego sectors, which you see on the left. During the pandemic, these 4 sectors initially convened to respond to COVID-19 by providing specific information to their audiences. The model was quickly expanded to include additional sectors and subsectors to meet the COVID-19 related needs of the community, which you see on the right. These sectors have done tremendous work for the communities they serve, including providing frequent updates about guidance and recommendations, and also connecting individuals to resources. Because the sector framework was so successful in the response to COVID-19, the framework has been sustained and now focuses on COVID-19 recovery and other important topics for these populations. And with that decision to sustain the sector model, it was also decided that sectors would be integrated into departmental operations. So this slide is showing where each of the sectors have been integrated into departments across the county. As you can see on the top, so business, community and faith-based, rural, education, and youth are now part of our Live Well San Diego team. And those are the 4 that I'll be focusing on for the remainder of the presentation. So our Live Well San Diego sector teams bring population-specific organizations together to collaborate, share resources and best practices, and promote healthy, safe, and thriving communities. And in line with the county's general management system, our sectors place community engagement at the center of all work. We conduct strategic planning at regular intervals, and much of our planning is based on feedback that we receive from sector stakeholders. Because feedback is ongoing, our sectors continuously evolve to meet the needs of the populations. And there's also a great deal of collaboration across sectors to better provide comprehensive resources for the community. Our 4 Live Well San Diego sectors are each led by a sector lead who manages sector operations, provides guidance and general oversight of activities. And then each sector also has a designated medical expert available to answer medical questions on telebriefings or via email. And then sector support staff are there to support the overall communications and operations of the sector. So there's several ways that you can engage with our sector teams. Some of our sectors still host regular telebriefings via Zoom. These are two-way communication platforms. There's presentations from guest speakers, announcements, and medical updates, but there's also time for live Q&A so that you can ask the medical experts your questions and have them answered live. All of our sectors also have listserv where we send regular e-newsletters that consist of timely information and key updates related to the sector population. We also have our own web pages that can be found on the Live Well San Diego website. The web pages have telebriefing information, links to the latest e-newsletters, and other relevant resources. We also have dedicated email accounts for each sector where stakeholders can submit questions for specific and direct responses. And then last but not least, we have our Engagement HQ pages, which are online platforms for partners to engage, learn about projects, share their thoughts, and provide feedback into sector activities. So since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, the sectors have hosted hundreds of telebriefings with thousands of views on each, or collectively, and sent hundreds of e-newsletters and with thousands of recipients. As you can see here, these are some examples. So this continuous communication and regular engagement with our sector audiences has led to sustained participation from stakeholders and has helped maintain momentum on special projects. On the left, you see examples of promotional emails for telebriefings, as well as a live briefing held by the rural sector. And then on the right, you can see some examples of our e-newsletters, which contain public health updates, resources, and upcoming events that are relevant to the sector audience. So I mentioned Engagement HQ. Here's a little bit more about it. So it's Live Well San Diego's new engagement website. This is a two-way communication site where the community can learn about Live Well San Diego efforts, give input on a variety of projects, and network with organizations that are working on similar efforts. Live Well staff are closely monitoring these pages to learn what ideas the community is sharing and are regularly integrating this feedback into projects and programs. Engagement HQ also has 2 pages for recognized partners where organizations can access Live Well communication resources, share best practices, and network with other recognized partners. So we encourage you to visit engage.livewellsd.org to engage with us today. So our sectors are all doing a lot of activities. There's a lot here, but here's kind of a summary of how our sectors are supporting their audiences. Businesses supporting businesses, associations, and chambers of commerce through certificate programs, partnerships, and workforce development. CFBOR, which is community and faith-based organizations in rural, they're supporting their communities through panel discussions, emergency preparedness events, and outreach resources for rural communities. Education is supporting schools through mental health trainings, infectious disease prevention, and information about ventilation in schools. And then our youth sector employs youth in 2 programs that provide professional development. They cultivate future leaders and offer youth the opportunity to inform youth-serving programs. So our sector support team has an evaluation lead and a work group dedicated to evaluation efforts to ensure that we conduct regular evaluation of our sector activities and that we're listening to our audiences so that we can adapt to changing needs and priorities. This is a quick snapshot of our evaluation plan to show that throughout the year, we're conducting regular evaluation. So although priorities may have shifted in some of the sectors throughout the pandemic and after, the sectors continue to ensure their opportunities for two-way communication with their audiences. We regularly collaborate across sectors as well, for example, on things like job readiness, because that crosses with business as well as education and youth. Our sectors also provide training based on evaluation and feedback. So for example, our education sector provided a training on suicide prevention because they received feedback that mental health resources were a top priority for that group. So in addition to sector collaboration, we also promote collaboration among sector stakeholders so that partners can learn from each other and share best practices. And the work of the Live Well San Diego sectors is innovative and dynamic, but it cannot be accomplished without our partnerships and the input of the community. So we leverage existing partnerships and also welcome new partnerships to drive this work. And it's all about two-way communication. Our sectors regularly provide communications to our audiences, but we also love to hear your feedback and input. And that input shapes the resources that we provide and the events that we host. So our goal is to offer opportunities for regular engagement. And to wrap up, so we encourage everyone to engage with our sectors via telebriefings and other events by signing up for our e-newsletters to stay up to date, or visiting our websites and EHQ pages. And there's a QR code there. So with that, if you have any questions, you can put them into the chat and we'll respond there. If you have other specific questions, you can email me or you can email any of our specific sector emails. And thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you become involved either as a Live Well San Diego recognized partner or through one of our signature events. Utilize the Live Well and bring resources directly to your community, and that you actively engage with all sectors across San Diego County so that together we can live well.